go, guys, in 3, 2, 1.
Alright everyone, we're out here at Virginia Motorsports Park with Elaine and Logan. Hi. What are you doing?
I'm trying to share it to my page and it won't. I'm deficient, so I'm going to the specialist Logan to try to show me what I'm doing wrong. I'm super excited to be out here racing this weekend at the PDRA World Finals at Virginia Motorsports Park with my Florida Tech Jet Dragster. There, I got all my plugs in, I'm done. But no, excited. We've been here since Thursday. Yeah, we left Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yep. So been on the road for a bit, but excited. Living life on the road. Hotel life has been a little interesting. You got to make sure and hang your towels up. That's what I've learned. Don't put your towels on the ground, otherwise you're getting nasty towels. Oh well. So super excited. A lot of fast cars out here today. Jump car action. They've had to amp up the time runs or time schedule because there's a potential for some nasty clouds to come through. So we're going to try to see if we can't get everything done today and not have to stay over till tomorrow. Okay, so what we're doing is we're putting duct tape around our pop chute. Zach's going to tell you why we do this, or why I put it on, because I can't talk anymore.
So we do this to help make our pop chutes last longer. As you can see on here, there's this like green leather, and instead of letting the cars drag these pop chutes fresh on the jack and such, we use this duct tape, or Gorilla Tape in this case, as like a wear protectant. So we can replace the duct tape real easily. It's a lot harder and more costly to replace the pop chutes. So we do this just to help save us in the long run. These pop chutes will last us much longer than they would if we didn't use all this duct tape that's on here. So we just put it in main wear areas right around the outside edge here. We'll line it up on here. I don't even put it down here. Here's a really good visual of how it's wearing through this. So we'll go ahead and replace this. But as you can see, it wears the tape instead of the actual leather.
Because we're cheap. The other thing that's super important is to remove the old before you put the new on. You want to make sure you know what's underneath there, because there's been times where the fabric actually comes off in the tape and you still have to replace it because this tape is so good. Gorilla Tape, sponsor us.
So what are you looking for when you inspect?
Frayed lines, just to make sure we don't have any burns or holes in the leather that can burn through and get to the parachute lines, and then to make sure all the parachute lead lines, nothing's looking out of sort underneath the leather cover and shield. So then it's just come back and inspect everything on the pop chute and the actual parachute itself. We're going to need to rewrap that guy, which will be easy to do. Make sure it doesn't get beat up by the racetrack as it's bouncing behind the car.
So what we're doing now is we're putting masking tape, not duct tape, on the lead lines. And what we do with this is so that the parachutes come out a little softer and it doesn't pop the front end up. It softens the hit on the driver and on the car. This rips as the parachute starts coming out. We do a couple rolls around and then about 3 times. If it's a short track or an 8th-mile track, we do not do this. This is only on a really long track, and it just helps me in the car. So what I'm putting on right now is the zip tie that just keeps everything nice and tight and tucked away from the afterburner. I've already put baby powder inside the chute can, and now I'm going to just layer it like taffy to get all the parachute in. Pretty much, if you put it in there, it's going to come out.
All right, Brian. So we're about to make our first run. What usually goes through your brain?
Just making sure everything's basically safety for the drivers and the crew. Just making sure everything's going to go good, and then after that, making sure the cars are good on the racetrack. Safety's #1 for me right now.
Do you ever get nervous or butterflies or anything like that?
There's always a little nervousness because you never know what's going to happen, but that's what we're trained for.
Just another day in life?
Yeah, another day in the life of Brian.
Kind of hang as far right as you can so we can get in.
All right, be safe.
Well, Florida Tech and U.S. Jet Tractors right here on the starting line at the World Finals. Virginia Motorsports Park. Get loud. Here it comes.
Okay, so I don't know if you won or lost.
I lost.
Okay.
Yeah, 2:31 light. You can't come back from that in the 8th mile. You ain't at an 0:30 something light. He just keeps saying, go green, so I wait till green because I'm so terrified that he's going to be so pissed off at me if I go red.
Man, this track has a long shut off. That was a little fun out there. There's like a first shut off out there, and we were at the second one, and the first shut off was a little weird, so we got to the top end, cars were slowing down, and so that was kind of fun. Dwayne ended up hitting the first one. We had to push car and bring a lane to the second one. I don't know anything about the times at this point, so I'm looking forward to getting on that PDRA slip app and seeing if we can't figure out what everybody ran, but everybody made it down the track safely, so that's the #1 goal, but let's go find out how we actually ran.
I think Elaine lost. That's all I know.
I don't want to know times anymore. We'll make the car faster. We got tricks.
It was, not that it matters, but it was in this area, the belly pan, which would be that area. But the only thing I see that even closely matches that metal is the gearbox.
No, gearbox is magnesium.
Right.
What were you saying?
I don't think it's ours.
I don't think it is either. These bleed valves, it was. Think of the coward. Okay.
So you can do it.
Get more if you
Yep. You would
break that loose.
take this nut off. and turn this in.
Well, break the knot loose, don't take it off. It's a jam nut, right?
Yeah, to break the jam nut
Take
loose,
this off
and then turn it a couple threads until the travel is enough for this.
I mean, you had them on time and everything, just not our reaction time.
I'll do better.
We'll get faster.
I gotta just get my head on my
The air density's already dropping, so
Hopefully it picks up. It's hot. I
that'll
didn't think it was that humid, but I'm sweating, so it's obviously more humid than what I thought.
I think it's warmer than it's supposed to be. I think it's, well, it's only supposed to be 75 today.
Yeah. I told Larsen no more talking about reaction times, no more talking about how quick the tree's dropping. He just gets in my head, which at the end of the day, it's never his fault, it's always my fault because I allow it. So I just got to get better about tuning him out. I should know better. After 34 years, I've tuned him out. Why do I let him in the head when I race? But I do. So, oh well.
Well, as we're waiting for our second pass, which it's now nighttime, but just to give everyone an update on what's happening, it's just a light drizzle.
You know, the jet cars may not be able to go down the track side by side, but we're side by side.
We're side by side. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
What are the words? Is that it?
I don't know. It's all.
This whole song is a chorus.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Does it have to be in the country accent?
That's all I got. I was singing, it's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man.
It's rain and winds.
Oh, shut up! You were my best friend until you did that.
Listen, I told you, it's best friends right up until the lighters come down. And
But do that again, when?
Do you do this or do you do this?
Well, okay, so on the new helmet I had to go like this, and then I had to go on the top of it. Because have you ever had
make the noise while doing
I did. I was like, oh, listen.
It's absolutely boring, and unfortunately, this is going to put an end to the evening. So once again, we will be done racing for the evening. We'll have lots of updates via the PDRA Facebook page, so make sure you pay attention to the PDRA Facebook page. We're working hard in the tower to figure out everything on exactly how we're going to finish this race, because obviously it is the World Finals. In the rule book it says we have to bleed.
So now it's time to finish loading up our trailers. Dwayne has to actually uncover his under there. We're just strapping ours down and then head into Atlanta.
Here we go.
Just to show everyone that it never stops.
Never. But that's a good thing.
They saw last night it was raining, and this morning we're in Atlanta for our next race, which is Saturday. So now we'll head home from here, and Friday we'll be back up here for the next race.
Yep. Gonna be good. Trick or treat next Saturday night at Atlanta Dragway, Night of Fire.
Now everyone has to put in the comments below what they think that Larsen Motorsports team is going to be for Halloween.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Do you want to know?
No, you can't tell them. Tell them to put it in the comments below.
Put them in the comments below.